So a lot of my work is about relationships, and this one is no different. Really, I wanted to create a relationship between these characters in this particular image. This is an image that came from a story that I told my daughter, and it was interesting because this fox character came into the story as an outside observer. And when that character came in to the story, I wasn't exactly sure what the character should do. And so it really was just there watching over. The idea of that was interesting to me, and it stuck with me. And I liked that image from that story so much that I drew this image. And it developed into something very interesting for me. And the relationship obviously started out as this fox with these little mice. And in the story, there's another character who's you might be familiar with from some of my other works, is a badger who had come to make tea for these little mice, one of whom is injured and had gone off to seek some more help. Well, the fox came along and wanted to help, but realized after a moment that it wouldn't be a good idea to help. It was just feeling like, oh, if a fox came upon two small mice, well, the mice probably wouldn't appreciate that. Or it would not be a calming situation. So I made this image, and after it was done, it became something more to me. We all have relationships where we want to help the other, whether it's a close family relationship or a friend or even just an acquaintance or just, your community in general. And sometimes, even though you want to help and you know deep in your heart that you have this desire, the ability to help, or to know when you're going to actually be able to functionally help whoever you want to help, can be limiting. Anyone who has children may know this. Sometimes it's just not the right time to help. Or a friend, it's just not the right time to help sometimes. And that is what kind of has been captured here, at least for me in this particular image. It was not what I set out to accomplish, but there it is. It kind of came back to me. Oftentimes in life, timing is so important. Knowing the right timing of something. I really feel like in this image, this fox's time will come. It's just not right now. And it's hard in those moments when you know the timing isn't right, just to wait and be patient. The text of this image reads, "He knew he couldn't make them feel safe. What he could do was watch over them to see that they were safe." And that text came to me after the image was done, when I was really contemplating the nature of this character and how it relates to me and my own life. And there's sometimes I just want to help, and I know that the timing is not right. And so I just need to sit back and not care, but just watch. And that watching is an important function. It lets you be present. It helps you to understand your place, and hopefully, by watching, you can discern right timing. And when it's the right time to act, then act. So ultimately, this print is kind of about timing. I want the fox to be such an important part of this story, but maybe it's not. And maybe I'm not in certain stories, but the story's not over. So I'm patient. I'll be ready when the right time comes.